Cheers is filmed before a live studio audience.
Hey, everybody. I'm back from my Florida vacation. Yeah, good to be home again. Back with the old gang. Hey, how you been, pal? Glad to, buddy. Look at that. Here's the old bar, huh? Hasn't changed a bit.
Hey, you're back. Good to see you.
It's good to be back.
Oh, it's you. You know, from behind, you look like a friend of mine.
Hey, you kidder. You kid. I'll get you for that. Hey, so, hi, Coach.
Hi, Cliffy.
Boy, I have a spectacular time down there in Florida. Basking up the old Florida sunshine. Whew. I tell you, really got my head screwed on straight, too. You know, Coach, that experience changed me. I'm now at one with the cosmos. No more getting caught up. One with the cosmos, Coach. No more getting caught up in the petty irritations of day-to-day life. I'm just the kind of guy... Yeah, I stood on many a windswept beach. Felt the oneness. Felt...
Anybody want a Mai Tai? Mai Tai, Cliff! Cliffy, look! You get it? Mai Tai! Mai Tai, Cliffy! That's it, folks. Closing it up.
Night, Coach. See you later, Coach.
Right. Good night, guys.
So, Nami, what do you say? You want to stop off, get a bite to eat?
Come on, Cliffy, I have a wife to go home to.
Oh, that's all right. We can stop by, pick her up. You know, I haven't met her yet.
I don't think so, not tonight.
Oh, wait a minute. Who are you ashamed of, me or her?
A little of both, I guess.
What can I say, Eddie? I'm sorry. I just remembered this isn't my night off after all. We're gonna have to cut this lovely evening short.
Gee, I wish you would have said something sooner.
Well, I mentioned it over dinner. You just didn't hear me over the papa band and the noise that you make when you chew bratwurst.
But Carla, I've been looking forward to this date for a long time. These tickets to the RV show weren't easy to get.
Please, Eddie, I'm torn up enough. Coach,
What?
you like RVs, mobile homes, that kind of stuff?
Well, I don't know that much about them,
Would you like to learn?
Well, I was meaning to.
Coach? Meet Eddie. Eddie, Coach.
Hey, Eddie.
He's got an extra ticket to the RV show for tonight, Coach. How's that sound?
Terrific.
Well, go ahead, I'll cover for you.
Hot dog.
Oh, some luck, huh, Eddie?
Well, I guess I'm not gonna get a goodnight kiss.
You might if you're nice to him.
Boy, I can't wait to get there. Eddie, did they actually let you walk through those things?
Yeah, but you gotta take your shoes off.
Oh, okay.
Not now.
And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming. And the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor. And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore.
Oh. Boy, Doc, you tell great stories.
That was Poe.
Don't be modest, it was great.
So, who's next to chill us with a scary story, huh?
Well, I think I have a chilling tale.
Yeah, but it's cute when you wiggle it.
I got the greatest ghost story ever told. Now, it seems that Casper got caught in this huge laundry basket full of sheets.
Don't finish it, Coach. Some of us want to be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah, you're right, Carl. It's best that I live with it myself. My God, what a horrible sight.
Speaking of horrible sights, Coach, take a look at this!
I'm sorry it has to be like this.
Why?
Back up the garbage truck, Cliffy. Entering Dump City.
Oh, hey. Come on, let's have a little sensitivity here. I mean, that's a living, feeling human being there who's about to be blown out of the water. Coach, you want to stand aside? I can't see anything.
It's my fault. I should have said something sooner.
No, I'm sorry. It's just that I told you. It's a rule with me. Now, it's the right thing to do. I think we both realize that.
I suppose you're right.
Yeah.
But don't you think that if we just
No,
work...
come on. Let's make a clean break. Stop now, and we'll still have all those terrific memories. Now, go. Come on, don't make it any tougher.
Goodbye, Sam.
Why?
Available in paperback wherever nauseating trash is sold.
Last call, everybody.
You gonna wake Norm?
That won't be necessary.
One more and I'm a memory.
Coming right up.
How long was I asleep?
Couple of hours. You dropped off during Cliff's Florida travelogue.
Yeah, boy, you were the lucky one. Any subject you bring up, he uses as an opening.
Yeah, at least before he went to Florida, he was boring on a wide range of topics. Hey, cool it, he's coming.
Don't anybody say anything about anything.
Hey, look at this, huh? He is risen. He was snowed away for quite a while there, wasn't he, Carla? Yeah. Well, another day shot, huh? Guess I'll just slip off to the old hacienda and close the peepers. Good night.
Later.
Well, it's not really later in Florida, Sammy. It's a popular misconception. It's Eastern Standard Daylight Time down there, too. Speaking of time, boy, it really stops still when you're in the Everglades. Boy, they've got huge gators down there. You know, gators are what we who are familiar with Florida call alligators. Yeah, they got huge gators and gigantic crocs. You all know what a croc is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, the first morning there was crystalline. As I was stepping onto the hydrofoil, the captain, Billy Bob Dupree, I think his name was, asked me not to bring the beach umbrella. Well, because it got caught in a prop on the way out.
You got any fresh coffee?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Oh, Carla. Boy, I hate to criticize, but I can't believe you actually read these sleazy scandal sheets. I mean, look at this. Even I'm above this. Bigfoot stole my wife. Have aliens taken over your pet? I mean, this is garbage.
For your information, Sam, I don't read those articles. I think they're just as stupid as you do. I get it because they happen to have a great crossword puzzle. Okay, let's see. 7 across. 5-headed cow born in Vermont. Maybell. 16 across, state with the most UFO babies. Arkansas.
I don't believe it.
32 across, the aphrodisiac found in every kitchen cabinet. I don't know what that one is. Let me see what 14 down is. Where Franco's brain is being kept alive. Fish tank. Okay, so the 5th letter of the aphrodisiac is an A. Now I remember. Oregano.
Trash.
Hello.
Oh, hi. What can I get you?
I'm a phone company repairman.
Oh, I'm a bartender, Ernie Pantusso.
Phil Ryan. I got a call to come down here.
Gee, there must be some mistake, Phil. I didn't call for any repairman.
I think Sam put in a call, Coach.
He did? Gee, that's strange. He didn't say anything to me about it. I better give him a call and find out what this is all about. Bum luck, Phil. Phone's out.
Give him a couple of seconds.
Say, Phil, I hate to impose on you, but since they got you down here on this wild goose chase, would you mind taking a look at the phone?
Sure.
Thank you. What do you think he happened by you, huh, Carla?
Sometimes fate takes a hand, Coach.
Can I have some suds there, Coach, please?
Yeah.
So, Army, how's it going? You got Vera pregnant yet?
Not yet.
Oh, what's going on there, Norm? It's been a few months. I'm getting a little disappointed here.
Cliffy, I'm doing my darndest, all right? Anything to get Vera off my back.
You're back. Norm, I think I see a little problem with your technique. Coach, can I have a pencil and a rather large piece of paper, please?
All right, look, anyone see where Roscoe hit a homer last night?
Oh, what a fluke, huh?
Yeah.
Relief pitcher.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, huh?
Well, Sammy, what kind of hitter were you?
I remember hitting 211 one year.
In your dreams.
Coach, one Scotch rocks, please.
Yeah, Sammy, I don't think you ever hit over 150.
Wait, I got 20 bucks says he did, big guy.
Whoa, you're on, sucker.
All right, kiss that Andrew Jackson goodbye.
It is beyond me why the two of you insist on making a contest out of the most meaningless issues.
Oh, no. On the contrary there, Diane. We also address ourselves to some of the most vital and meaningful issues of our times. For instance, if Southeast Asia were to be obliterated by a nuclear attack, Norm here would have to push a peanut up Boylston Street with his nose.
But only as far as the corner, Cliffy. Come on, peace.
Yeah?
Hi, I'm looking for Sam Malone, the ex-Red Sox player.
That's him over there behind the bar.
Boys, he gotten old.
Oh, no, son. I'm Sam Malone.
I know.
Does your mother know you hang around in bars?
Mr. Malone, my brother Doug, he's the biggest Red Sox fan ever. And he's in the hospital having his tonsils out. It would mean a lot to him if he could have an autograph.
Sure thing, no problem.
Here you go, son.
Not yours. I figured you'd know where to find Carl Yastrzemski.
Well, no, I don't, but I'll certainly start you on your way.
Sam, hold it.
Just kidding. Here's your ball. I'm sorry, I don't know where he is. We don't keep in touch.
Gee, Doug could be disappointed. I don't know what to do. Hey, could you sign it? It's almost as good.
You sure your brother's not gonna mind?
Yeah, he doesn't know what Yastrzemski's handwriting looks like.
Good point.
Bloody Mary for you, vodka Collins, and an old-fashioned light on the bitters.
Oh, Diane, look, I think you got it perfect this time. Every drink wrong.
My God, what is this?
Boy, does your waitressing stink.
My waitressing does not stink.
Does too.
Doesn't.
Does.
If you really put my mind to it, I could waitress circles around you.
You stink.
I smell a wager, Carla.
No, you smell your waitressing.
I challenge you to a waitressing contest. Whoever gets the most tips between now and closing time wins.
You're on, sucker. And I'll even give you a $10 head start.
That's an insult. And thank you. We'll need a judge to make sure this contest is conducted on the up and up.
Sam's bar will let him be the judge.
Oh, ladies, I'm honored, but don't you think it'd be better to find someone to judge this who gives the rats behind?
Well, I do. Make me the judge.
Oh, we couldn't have a more impartial judge.
Oh, thank you, Diane. Now, if either one of you suspects any wrongdoing, you come to me, and I'll make an immediate and final decision.
Do we have any appeal?
Well, I think you're both cute as a button, but that's not going to affect my decision.
Afternoon, everybody.
What do you have, Normie?
1929 Lafitte Rothschild, Coach. Or beer, whatever everyone else is having.
Hey, Nam, we haven't heard much lately about your quest to Sirenair for the old throne there. So I'll go with the baby making?
Not good. Vera thinks it's my fault she's not pregnant. Says I'm not trying hard enough.
Well, I hope before you answered intemperately, Nam, you took into account her frustration in the old maternal instinct department.
No, I said drop dead in a ditch.
Perfect.
I used to think that sleeping was the greatest pleasure you could have in bed. Now I'm sure of it.
Hey, Norm, what's the matter? Don't you like having sex with your wife?
We're not exactly what each other wants in a sexual partner, you know? For example, she wishes I looked a little more like Charles Bronson. And, no, I wish she looked a little less like Charles Bronson.
Okay, folks. Just to help you pass the time away while you're waiting for your table upstairs, I'm going to show you a little trick that never fails to leave people with their mouths wide open. I'm going to guess your correct age by asking you 3 simple questions, okay?
Sounds like fun.
Good. Okay, first question. What year were you born?
You gotta be kidding.
Please, bear with me, will you?
1949.
1949. Okay. Second question. How much you weigh?
About 185 pounds.
185 pounds. Okay, third and last question. What do you do for a living?
I'm a carpet salesman.
Carpet salesman. Huh. Okay, I should have an answer for you right after dinner, huh?
After dinner?
Yeah, I didn't realize I had to carry a number. 4, 6, and 7.
Leave your worry on the doorstep.
Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Vodka martini and a seltzer, please.
You got it.
Leave your worry on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Thank you. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade, but I'm not afraid this way.
If I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. At my feet, beer.
I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle as I ride my...
Come on, Coach. Is this what I think it is?
Well, what do you think it is?
I think it's something totally useless that some salesman talked you into buying.
Boy, you're good at thinking, Sam.
Oh! The Billiard Buddy pool table adapter.
Yeah, but it's not useless, Sam. You can make it into a ping pong table, a knock hockey table, a salad bar.
How much?
Oh, I don't know, $1.50 with croutons.
No, Coach. I mean, how much for the whole thing?
Oh, $600, Sam. But the salesman said satisfaction guaranteed.
Or?
Now that would have been a good question.
$600?
Yeah, hard to believe, isn't it?
Carla, might I have a word? Look, I know how you always like to poke fun at me and whatnot, but I'd really appreciate it if you stayed away from one area I'm particularly sensitive about, and that is my ears.
Don't make jokes about your ears. Why would I make jokes about... Oh, my God. I never noticed those satellite dishes before. Gee, I must have been distracted by the other atrocities attached to your head.
Yeah, well, look, just hear me out on this one, will you? Last night I was going through my insurance policy, and I discovered that I'm eligible for an ear tuck. So, well, it's going to be hard enough for me to go through without you, razzing me all the time. So all I want to ask is that you please, after I do it, not make my life a living hell.
This really means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's the most important thing in my life.
Yeah, well, go ahead, get it done. We'll see.
Oh, and one other thing, Carla, would you kind of lay off about how I live with my mother?
Oh, gee whiz, Cliff. I mean, you gotta give me something. What am I gonna tease you about?
Well, I'm not the most tidy guy in the world.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll limit myself to that.
Oh, thank you, Carla.
You're welcome. By the way, your mother called. She said you left your earmuffs in the driveway and no one could get out. That was a tidy tease.
Yeah, so no. Any luck impregnating Vera?
Kind of miss the good old days when people used to ask me things like, how those Red Sox doing, things like that.
Now, excuse me for caring.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Larry. Just a little edgy. You know? You have to understand, I've gone an entire month with sex.
Yeah, it's all right, Nami. Larry understands you, don't you, Larry? But look, you've been trying for quite a few weeks now, and you've yet to strike pay dirt. Can I ask you a personal question?
Heaven forbid this conversation get personal now.
Have you been to a fertility specialist?
Yeah, actually we have, but I don't have a lot of faith in this guy. He's got Vera sprinkling powdered rhinoceros horn on my cereal in the morning.
Does it make you feel more virile, Nomi?
Not really, but every now and then I get this urge to charge a Jeep. Chekhov.
No, Ibsen. It was Ibsen.
Tony, it was Chekhov, Cliffy. I can remember what it was. It was the cherry orchard.
You're full of it, no. It was Ibsen. It was a master builder.
Chekhov. It was Chekhov, I'm telling you.
Ibsen.
Chekhov.
Excuse me, I don't mean to stop you by any means, but you are talking about Anton Chekhov and Henrik Ibsen?
Of course we're talking about Anton Chekhov and Henrik Ibsen. Now, Cliffy, listen to me on this one.
Wonderful. Perhaps I might be of some assistance. I would love, in some small way, to contribute to your literary inquiry.
Well, I suppose she can't help, huh?
Please, please.
Oh, yeah. If anybody can, you can.
I'd like to think
Really?
so.
Yeah, okay, all right. What were you watching on TV that night that Norm stuffed his face full of cheese doodles and whistled The Way We Were?
Ibsen. And it was taco chips.
Yep, let's go.
All right. Now that I think of it, I guess it was Chekhov and cheese doodles the night Artie Sullivan tried to prove he could comb his hair with his feet.
Yeah, you're on thin ice arguing the classics with me there, buckaroo.
Delicious, Sammy. Fortunately, I've saved room for another.
Coming up. Ooh, gentlemen, the keg is dry.
Whoa, a new kid coming out, gents.
Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum.
We'll miss you.
Hey, guys, do we have to do this every time?
We don't have to, Sammy. It's an honor and a privilege, right?
The keg is dead. Long live the keg.
The keg! Nah. You okay?
Oh, Cliffy, I swore it wouldn't get to me this time.
Diana, you ready? It's time for the sorrow and the pity.
Oh, you two going straight home to bed, huh?
You know it's a movie.
Oh, not just a movie. It's the final feature in the Human Brutality Film Festival.
Sammy, when's the coach gonna get back from visiting his sister?
He'll be in Minnesota at least another week.
His sister anything, like the coach?
Let me put it this way. He asked her to pick him up at the airport. She thought he meant the Boston airport, so she drove all the way here to pick him up. Fortunately, that's what he meant. They had lunch at the airport, then they drove on to St. Paul.
I thought she lived in Duluth.
She does, but they don't like the food at the airport in Duluth. Actually, Coach will probably be back before I could explain this to you.
Fine. It's been a pleasure serving.
Thanks.
Wait a minute. Is this for me?
Yes.
Wow, a quarter! He left me a whole quarter.
Hey, look.
Considering all that great service I gave him, I was expecting a big tip, but nothing of this magnitude.
Hey, hold on,
that
just...
does it. Thanks to him, I am on Easy Street. Now I'm gonna retire.
Hey, look, all right. I'll give you some more, okay? Here. You have change of a 10?
Yeah. Now beat it. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Carla.
Carla. Hey, listen, Sam. I'm sorry I'm late. I realized I left you here without a waitress.
What am I, chopped liver?
Now, some people enjoy chopped liver.
What got you in such a bad mood today?
Oh, I don't know. Everything. You know, this morning I was thinking I'm not married. I'm carrying my 6th kid. I'm broke. I live in squalor. I'm having a crisis of faith.
Oh, come on, Carla, don't talk like that.
Well, would a just God be putting me through this, Coach?
Well, Cal, I know it looks sort of bleak out there, but just have to have patience. Remember Job.
Cliffy's right, honey. You got a good Job here. You're in great health.
I don't know. I don't know.
Cliff, I didn't want to embarrass you in front of Carla, but you pronounced the word job.
Who's the lovely lady Sam's talking to?
Another applicant for the waitress job.
Isn't easy for him probably to find somebody to work for the wages he pays you, huh?
With tips, I clear about $500 a week, Clavin.
That can't be right, is it?
I did her taxes.
You mean to tell me that a federal employee entrusted with the most noble and vital service of our society makes less money than some wench who serves beer to slobs on bar stools?
Makes sense to me, Cliffy. No, really, I could go up to, 3 days or so without mail. Morning, Sammy.
Norm! What brings you in this time of day?
Same thing that always does.
A little early for a beer, isn't it?
So, float a cornflake in it.
Beer it is. Seriously, how come you're here this early?
My supervisor got sick. I had to go home early. So he left me in charge of the office. So, I closed it. Hey, thought I'd stop by here, have a few beers, and figure out what to do with the day. After all, I have 24 golden hours to spend on Norm Peterson. Any suggestions?
If it was me, I'd be out there sailing. Perfect weather, waters won't be crowded.
Yeah. I get seasick, though. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, you could always go to the driving range and work on your slice.
Nah, I don't have my clubs with me.
Oh. Well, how about checking out that gym you've been putting off joining?
Not in the mood for sweat,
Well, I'll say you could set up that workshop in your garage.
I'd have to clean it all out first. It's a mess.
Well, Norm, you could sit here all day shooting down my ideas and drinking beer.
Wait a minute. I think we're on to something here, huh? What do you say, put a head on this thing and let's hear some more of those suggestions.
Well, all right, let's see. How about skydiving?
No, mess up my hair.
Say, aren't you Ernie Pantusso?
Are you talking to me, sir?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Well, I'll be damned. Do you remember me?
Gee, no, I'm sorry, I don't.
Let me give you a hint.
I like hints.
Shortstop. Topeka, 1947. My nickname was Fancy Dan.
Joe Pitney.
No, Ernie. Dan Corelli.
Danny Corelli, my God, am I happy to see you. Hey, everybody, listen up. This is one of the most amazing men in the world. One of the most amazing men that ever stepped into a baseball diamond. He was a great ball player. I know, I played against him. But listen, the man is totally blind.
Ernie, I'm not blind, and I never was.
Come on, Corelli, don't be modest. You were a legend. You were an absolute legend. The whole league talked about the blind man who played shortstop for Topeka.
But Ernie, you're all confused. They called me the blind man because I sold Venetian blinds door to door during the off-season.
My God, how did he find the doorbell? Now, is that an inspirational story or not, huh? They didn't buy your product out of pity now, I'm telling you, Corelli.
Hey, I'll see you later.
Corelli, watch at the steps there, please.
Coach, I think he can see as well as we can.
Carla, in some ways, he can see more.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like